Welcome to another edition of Top Jocks interviews of people, players, pros, and personalities who have made an important impact on Arizona golf. Today our guest, Blair O'Neill, definitely meets all four standards. Blair, thank you for joining us today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course. Well, let's just get right into it. Starting out when you were young, at age 11, you went to your first golf clinic at San Marcos Golf Club. Did you know then that this was something you wanted to do for the rest of your life?
I think it was after I finished the golf clinic. You know, my dad put my brother and I in this clinic, and I think it went on for, a few weeks, and probably went once or twice a week, and we were in, groups with other junior golfers, and I just loved it right away. So I think it was after I kind of finished that session, the series of lessons, that I was like, I really like this and I want to do it more.
Well, great. After you grew up a little bit more, you were four-time MVP at Corona del Sol High School and then the Arizona 5A state champion. Do you still keep in touch with any of your teammates from back then?
Most of them don't. Actually, I don't think any of them play golf anymore.
Really?
No, and not at this level. So
you outshined them.
Well, I guess they just didn't love it as much as I did. So, I've kept in touch with a couple of them, but none of them play, golf or professional golf. So I don't really see them ever on the golf course.
Okay. Well, then after high school, you accepted a scholarship to ASU.
Yeah.
Did you receive many offers, and why did you choose ASU?
I did. I actually, I got a lot of letters in the mail from different colleges, and my dad would get upset with me because I would always ask and say, oh, you got some, more letters in the mail from colleges, and put them on the counter for you to look at, and I would never open them, and they would just sit there. My dad, he would get upset with me because I only wanted to go to ASU. That was like my main focus. I always wanted to go there since I, started playing, and I would ask, well, is it from ASU? No, well, okay. I was just gonna leave it there. So he would go through it, and he actually had a file cabinet with everything, like really organized with schools, the letters were from, and so it was nice, that I did get a lot of letters from different colleges, but I was always really focused on playing for ASU, and fortunately I, took some, different college recruiting trips, and fortunately I got recruited by ASU, and I played there for 4 years on scholarship, so fortunately my dream came true.
Yeah. And were you able to turn pro right after college?
I did. I turned professional about right after I graduated.
Okay. Well, what do you enjoy more, modeling or golf?
I love doing both, but golf is definitely my passion. What I've been able to do, though, is kind of combine both of them, which is really nice. So, I just love competing and playing competitive golf. That's really, like I said, my passion, what I love to do.
Absolutely. And how did you get involved in the Golf Channel's Big Break, and did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was one of the best experiences ever for me, and fortunately I got to be on it twice, so that was really cool. First time I finished runner-up, and the second time I won it, so I kind of got to see what it felt like on both sides of it a little bit. The second time doing it, the flight home was a lot easier, a lot more fun.
A little better.
Yeah, but Golf Channel, I had auditioned for it a couple years prior and didn't get picked, and then the producer of Golf Channel called me out of the blue one day and asked me if I would be on the show, and of course I accepted, and that's how I got on the first one. And then the following year they did like an all-stars show for Big Break, and I was really excited to get asked to be on that one as well, so it was a lot of fun.
Oh, very good. And when is your next tournament on the Symetra Tour?
I am going to, well, right now we have a couple weeks off, and so I'll start up again. We start up in Florida, and I'll play the rest of the season now. I've been playing in some of the LPGA Monday qualifiers, and I've played in some Cactus tournaments, but I'll start playing in Symetra Tour in the next 2 weeks.
Well, obviously you're very busy and you have a lot to think about, but do you have a 5-year plan?
My plan is just to play as much competitive golf as I can, and just to keep improving, and hopefully that takes me to get full status on the LPGA, but I think right now my plan is just to compete a lot and to just really enjoy it and have fun with doing it, and I think I'll get a lot further just doing that, enjoying it versus putting pressure on myself. So.
Well, do you do most of your practicing here at Greyhawk?
I do. I practice out here and at Wildfire. I love practicing out here. There's the 2 golf courses, and they have great practice facilities. They have 2 ranges and 2 short game areas, so I absolutely love it out here at Greyhawk. And everyone who works there is so nice, and so that really helps. Everyone's so friendly, and it's a good area. And the same thing, you know, with Wildfire. So I'm fortunate that they, you know, allowed me to come out here and practice and take up a little bit of space.
Well, speaking of practicing, who do you work with on your swing, if anybody?
I work with Michael Haywood in Tucson. He works at Tucson Country Club. And we've been working, well, my last lesson, we worked on a lot of wedges and some short game stuff. And so the last month I've really been working on my wedge game, and it's been improving tremendously, which is really good. So, you know, I hit the ball long, but I've been working on, you know, being able to capitalize on that with, you know, my shorter shots coming in. So it's definitely improving and getting a lot better.
Okay, very good. And could you tell us who your sponsors are?
Yep, I'm signed with Cobra Golf and with Puma.
Okay.
And they've been amazing. I mean, the equipment that they have is great. The clothing, I absolutely love. It's bright, it's colorful, it's fun. So, you know, Cobra Puma Golf has been an awesome fit for me, and just a great company to work with. You know, they take their players' feedback, and the quality of, you know, of the clothes and equipment they have is just always improving and always getting better and better. So I couldn't ask for better sponsors in that regard.
Well, great. Well, you've been a pleasure to talk to, and I really appreciate you spending the time with us, and I wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.